Capricorn or Capricorn cross watcher, your message is titled lower back support. So it could be something to do with like back pain, back braces, something to do with needing back support, something that causes the back, but I don't think it's an actual thing. It could be an actual thing. Oh my God, I got a book the other day. That reminds me, I got a book the other day that explains if you have an ailment, something in the body, it'll tell you the emotional center that caused that ailment probably. But anyway, it's called lower back support. I knew that was going to be the title today. And what I got was something along the lines of, I'm going to say it's you, crosswatcher or Capricorn. But again, this could be someone else. It could be totally reversed, or this could be someone on the outside of you that has a problem doing this with others, where somebody here is like trying to show their support for another, their love for another. Could be in the family, could be a friend, could be a lover, a current partner, an ex, a potential, like a love interest. But it's like someone is just, and it's not like a personal thing. In some situations it is, but for the majority, in this one, I don't feel like it's a personal thing, but somebody just is not receptive. They cannot wrap their head around it. Like, they have a very hard time. I'm not saying, it's hard to define this person because I don't think this is an individual who is cynical. They may have been, they may have times when they are, but their overall energy, their overall aura, it doesn't feel like that to me. They don't feel like a very negative person. Can they be negative? Well, I think we all can. But for the most part, this is a pretty happy person. This is a person who lights up every room they walk in. People love them. But, so they probably attract people rather easily. But, or this is you. Somebody does this. But yet, they don't let they attract people easily, but they don't let people in easily. They don't let people close. And this is a defense mechanism, or it's a protective mechanism. It's something to protect themselves because they have like this wall up. This is somebody who's very, like, they'd rather do everything on their own. There she is. She went around. See, I'll go around if I need to. Does this mean I need to get the book? Huh? Can you guys see her? Does this mean I need to get the book, Mama? Is it get the book, Mama? Oh, don't tongue me. Ah, hi, hi. Hi, hi, hi. Oh my goodness gracious, wants to play, can't help it. See, this is you offering the love and support. This is somebody here, somebody doing this to you is like, hey, I love you, play with me, I'm good people. See, I'm innocent. Oh, careful. I just want to play, I just want to love, I just want to bite on you, I don't mean any harm. And then it's like, oh, look at her. I guess I'm her chew toy right now. Either you have offered your love and support to someone. I don't know who this individual is with you. But it's like, it's not a personal thing for the majority, again, but they just can't, I don't know, maybe they can't see it, or they don't give as much to you energetically, or they haven't yet. Doesn't mean they won't. It's just, now for some of you, the reason somebody isn't giving more or into it is because they're working, like me right now, or because they're working on themselves in some way, because they're trying to refocus their life. Maybe they've had moments when they spent more times with friends and family and stuff, and now they're like, I can't do that. Like, I'm trying to rebuild myself in some way. So if somebody's trying to rebuild themselves here, I get that. You know, make sure they're in a good spot, put themselves first, self-love type thing. That's different. You're so damn cute, I didn't know what to do with it. Let me find that book. Look at her. She's like, where are we going? Nowhere. Nowhere. Mama, where's that book? There it is. Can you go hand me my bag, please? Can you hand me my bag? Oh. Say, no, bitch. Does it look like I can hand you? Get up, get your lazy ass up, and hand yourself the bag, bitch. Here, hold my pen. Don't you know? Oh, you'll chew it. The Secret Language of Your Body by Ina Segal, if I'm saying that right. It tells you, it's like, I just got it, so I'm just getting into it. But anyway, it tells you a lot. So let's look up lower back, because I told you I'm going to title this Lower Back Support. Yeah, I'll title it. Oops, I passed it. Lower back. Here we go. So if you have back issues, it says, you may be feeling unsupported, overwhelmed, and under too much pressure, carrying suppressed and unresolved emotions from the past. Let's go to the lower back, right? Lower back. Feeling insecure about how you will support yourself financially. I told you somebody's probably focusing on their work because she's been biting me and I've been trying to focus on my work, you see? She's just trying to love on me. She means no harm at all. Constant worry about your survival and how you're going to pay the bills. You know what this reminds me of? It doesn't have to be the scenario, but this could be someone here who's been in a relationship or maybe several, and they built things up with people, and every time it ended and they ended up losing more in the end and having to start all over. And this is someone who's hell-bent on not having that happen to them again. So they want to make sure they build up everything they need for themselves now to where if they even entertain getting in a relationship again, they're set and nobody can take it from them. May even make people sign a prenup. I don't know if this person ever got married or is considering it. Some of you could already be in a relationship and it's like, I'm just trying to focus on, maybe they grew up really poor or in poverty, or I don't know, somebody here, if any of you are in a relationship, or if this isn't your story but someone connected to you, they're in a relationship, someone here isn't getting as much reciprocity from their partner, and it's only because their partner is like the breadwinner or trying to like work a lot. If they're not the sole breadwinner, it's just like, I don't want us to not have. I want to be able to provide, which I get that. You know, like I said, I don't think this is a bad person. This is a good person. They can just be, or come off as like shut off. They're not always receptive, but it's because they're really focused on work, and this signifies it. Having lower back pain. Holding on to unresolved anger from childhood. I just said that, didn't I? There's some sort of anger from somebody's childhood that they haven't let go of yet. Whether this is you or someone on the outside of you. And this is why maybe they've been having lower back pain, or why they find it hard to accept true support or to be receptive even to love, because they don't know who to fucking trust. They don't know who to trust. Friends, they definitely don't know who to trust. Love, they don't know who to. They may even be a person here who, or you, who doesn't know how to trust people in any category. Damn near most family, if not all. Friends, most all of them. And love, all of them. It's just like, if I want something done, I gotta do it myself. Love myself, fuck myself, feed myself, bathe myself, everything myself, basically. They may even come off as rather selfish at times, but it's not that way. I don't believe this is a selfish person at all. I absolutely do not, because I feel it, guys. Like, this is actually a very easy person to love. They're very giving. They would probably spoil the fuck out of somebody, man or woman, with love, attention, affection, even gifts of, or is it like gifts of affirmation? What's that called? That love language where you buy gifts? They love to do that, but they always get fucking taken advantage of. They always, I don't know, get used or something. I don't know. Feeling like a victim, struggling, suffering, controlling, focused on limitations and negativity, and why you can't do things instead of how you can. I can't wait to read all of this. I mean, it talks about everything. Feeling hopelessness, feeling jealousy. Let's see what it talks about as far as feeling, because let me see the one that stands out to me about this person, what I'm picking up on. Failure. I feel failure. I don't think this is a failure. I think they look at themselves deeply as they failed a lot and they're tired of failing. Well, that is way too much to read. We'll read this part. When people feel they have failed, they experience disappointment and letdown, which then causes depression and hopelessness. This they get addicted to things. I'll say that. They do get addicted to things, whether it's food, whether it's alcohol, whether it's sex, whether it's drugs, drinking, whether it's smoking, spending. They may even hoard some things, or they overspend. They get addicted, even if they don't realize it as an addiction. But it's because that's how they kind of handle. They may not see it that way. Again, I just keep wanting to reiterate, this is not a bad person. But they're tired of losing control. They're tired of being taken from. They're tired of loss. They're tired of failure. They could even be tired of this life, but they're not trying to leave it. But they're also very funny and have a great personality, and they even care about other people. They may even try to uplift other people. It reminds me very much of a masculine in my family who is like, gives such good advice, like best advice ever, literally, because it's from experience, and so you know what they're talking about. You better listen, because they're fucking honest. So this is a really honest person. But when it comes to like truly having deep connections with people, they won't do it. Or if this is somebody who's already with someone, it may seem like they could have a lot to work on, but the reason that they don't is because, you know, they seem to have thought, they seem to be thinking they have it all figured out, like they've gotten comfortable in some sort of like, this is how things have to be, because I saw very unsupportive. It's something about unsupported energy growing up. And why in the fuck all of a sudden is right here, right where I'm pointing, like cold almost. Right here on the side of my face. Really cold. I don't know if something's happened to someone's face at some point in time. Whether you know it now or you will know it in the future, or this is you. Something happened to someone's face. I don't know if it's like Bell's palsy, or if it's like maybe they had an injury to the face, or a piercing to the face right here on the side. It got really cold. Now it's going away. And it definitely drew attention to it. Or there's some sort of like biting of the cheek, biting of the lip. It's something that wasn't there from birth. Okay, it's not like a natural occurrence there. It's not like a mole or nothing, or a beauty mark. It's something on the face for somebody here. Very, very specific. Or maybe something appeared on their face, whether it appears and disappears, or it gets swollen. Could be something to do with the dental, causing the face to do something right here. Could be even in the mouth. Could even have some sort of dental work that needs to be done, like a root canal, or it's recently been done, but I feel like it needs to be done. Anyway, it's fading, so. What was I even talking about before that? That was really distracting. Oh, well, let's look up face. Shit, I got the book in my hand right here. Let's look up face. Do they have anything on face? Surely they do. Oh my God. I turned the page, just like a big chunk of the page, and it went to gums. Let's read about their gums. Somebody could have like gingivitis or some sort of, what's that called? I'm itching. That's confirmation. Something to do with like periodontal disease is how I'm hearing it. All right. Possible contributing factors. Unsure of yourself and the decisions you have made. Not following through with projects. Giving up too quickly. Procrastinating. Too demanding and selfish. I said that. They may come up like that. Refusing to change. Stuck, fearful, impatient, insecure, doubtful. Now let's go to mouth. I guess it'll have jaw. It's not so much jaw though. It's more like the mouth. I don't know. I'm gonna find mouth. That's what I'm feeling. Oh. I guess I don't know the alphabet, huh? Because I won't wait. Mouth. Here we go. It's in alphabetical order. My ass was just all over the place. I was like, oh, M? M comes before N. Lack of understanding, closed mind, limited ideas, having a bad attitude, saying things that are hurtful to others, criticizing, judging, spreading rumors, gossiping. All these things have been done to this person, I'm telling you. Everything at some point in time. And most of their betrayal, I feel, unless this is all you, has come from people that should have loved them the most, like their family and their closest friends. Okay? They've been like severely betrayed, and this person definitely can have a chip on their shoulder. But that I'm going to say it until I'm blue in the face. This is not a bad person. You are not a bad person. This is not someone who's out there harming children. This, in fact, if anything, they're probably very protective of children. They're just hardened, is all. They're just very hardened. You are very hardened. Somebody here is. And then I sense the other person. There's somebody here I'm picking up on who is like, I'm trying to give you my support. And I may even have to pull away to protect myself, because it's almost like you don't want it, or you don't want to receive it, or you don't even want to hear from me, or you don't even want it. You don't want my love. And it's like, no, I do, or they do. I'll speak for them. They do. They just don't know how to receive it. They do not at all know how to receive it. This is like a hard ass, man or woman. But you can tell. For some reason, you're able to see through this person. I don't know who the fuck they are to you. It could even be someone brand new. You've never even been with this person, but you can just read people well. Unless this is them with you. I went way over. Like, I get it. I totally get this individual. I absolutely get them. And it's kind of like a shame, you know? It's like a shame in a way. I mean, I'm proud of them. I'm very proud of this person. But at some point, like, I mean, I guess if they don't feel lonely, if this is somebody who doesn't feel lonely, then more power to them. But why did they show up here? Why am I getting this message? Like, there's always room for improvement, right? So what is it that this person is actually wanting in their life? I think they want to never fail again. Or at least if they do, they want to fail on their own accord, not because they have another person with them. That when detachment happens between them and another, that they lose everything and that they're heartbroken. If they get their heart broken, they want it to get their heart broken on their own terms. Now, if they lose money or they lose a home, they end up homeless again. If they've been homeless before, they end up not having anything. It's going to be on their own damn fucking terms. Like, I'll be damned, as I'm hearing, I'll be damned if another person takes from me again. I'm hearing I'll die alone. Wow. But the majority of you, this is a single individual. There's only a small group of you that are in a relationship or married to this person. And if you are, it's probably not been easy, because they are just, most people might call them hard to love, but I don't think they are. But at times they can be, because they're so stubborn, they're so set in their ways. They've got they're very just hard, you know, hard, man or woman. But then they have this like loving side too, you know. But something happened in childhood. I'm going to throw this out there before we leave. There is an emphasis on alcohol with this person, or some sort of health issue. And the reason I say that is because I can't stop like slurring my words. I keep like, and it feels more like a slur. Something has affected their speech before. Or could in the near future. Could just be an energetic thing. Their speech is, and they don't reach out. They don't ask for help. They don't talk. They just shut down and stop talking. It could just be that simple. All the way up to like health issues that cause something that affects their speech. It could be like a stroke. It's not for everybody. Anyway, I want to like cuddle them. I want to, you notice how, I know I said I would go, but real quick, I'm just noticing things as I'm getting off here. You notice how she kind of left me alone, my grand doggy? You may have even left someone alone or considered it, like respecting their space or not pushing. That's probably the best thing to do, because it's like the universe is working on this person right now. They're trying to get this person to like wake up. If you're with this person and it's impossible to like fully leave them alone, you could have left something alone regarding the relationship, maybe trying to get them to see something your way, or I don't know, but it's possible that it could work, but it won't be because of you. It'll be because the universe is like doing something to them, or is going to make something happen. Grouchy. I hear like grouchy. This is a grouchy individual, but I have an uncle. That he's not actually related to me, but he's my uncle because I'm adopted. So on this side of my family, he's not related to me at all. But he's probably my favorite uncle, and he's the meanest. Like, meanest as in, he's not a mean person, he's just the most shut off. Like, nobody really gets to know him. He's kind of a loner. There's so much more I could say, but I gotta go. But he's always been my favorite because I like see through it, you know what I mean? and I'm like the only one that can make him smile. Although he just always looks mad, or he always gives off this energy like I don't know, just like he's just not the easiest to approach, you know, because he just kind of gives off the energy of like, I don't really care if you approach me or not. But I see something like that, and those are the type of people, for some reason, unless I'm just a fucking daredevil or just a glutton for punishment, or maybe I'm a masochist, I don't know. Those are the people I always want to get to know, or because I want to like know why, you know, or I just want to let them know, hey, you're not alone. Like, I get that, but we don't always have to be that way. All right, guys, talk to you later. Bye.